outside. I'm stepping with my lead leg, penetrating, getting to this leg right here. One thing I want to note, when I'm shooting my high C, what I look to do is to grab this leg high. So on a head inside single, I'm good going right behind the knee, right? Right? Coach taught you that? You go behind the knee on the head inside single. When I shoot my head outside single, I'm looking to grab up right as high on his hip as I can. And the reason that I do that is because think about his defense, right? His defense is to move this leg away from me. Well, everything on his leg can move pretty far, right?
Yes.
What can't move very far?
His thigh.
His hip. He can move that leg back all he wants. Go ahead and pull that leg back. Just like stand there and just lift your leg back. He can move this leg back all he wants, right? If I go for his ankle, it's gone. If I go for his knee, it's gone. If I go for his hip, pull your leg straight there. Right? His hip's still there. So he can go here, he can go here, he can do this all he wants. That hip is still in the same place, regardless. So I'm shooting to that hip. Now this setup that I like to do is called an elbow flare. So I wrestle left-handed. I'll show it right-handed after this. I wrestle left-handed, so what I like to do is I like to collar tie with my trail leg hand. So when I make contact, I'm reaching up with my trail leg hand, I'm getting to a collar tie. Now if this guy collar ties over top of my collar tie, right here, this is where this move comes. It's called an elbow flare. So all I'm gonna do with this collar tie, I'm lifting this elbow up a little bit to make some space. I'm stepping to my high C, shooting to the hip. Right there. Another way that this move comes is if he collar ties me first. So if he gets a collar tie on the side that I like to go, I'll let him get that collar tie. We're wrestling. I'll come inside to my collar tie. As soon as I come inside, grab his head, shooting to my high C. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So those two options.
Can you show like where you grab his head and jump?
Yep. So there's those two options. Either I collar tie first and he comes on top, or he collar ties me first, I come inside, and then I'm lifting it up and through. So elbow flare here. So I collar tie, he comes over top. All I'm doing is stepping to my high C, lifting this elbow just a little bit to give me space to come through, shooting to the hip. See how I'm up in his hip?
Yes.
He pulls his leg back. Right there, I'm on his hip. Switch off and finish. All right? One more time from the other side, and I'll do it right-handed this time. So all of you guys that shoot right-handed, pay attention this time. Pay more attention this time. So right-handed, I'm gonna reach up with my trail leg hand. Always reach with your trail leg hand first, right?
Yes.
My lead leg hand stays down. I reach up with my trail leg hand, get a collar tie. He comes over top. If his leg is back like that, I might have to circle him a little bit. I'm just gonna flare this elbow, step to it, shooting my high C high to his hip. Once I get to this hip, I'm pulling myself around, windshield wiper, right here, deep. That way my back arm can come deep. I'm not reaching across early, okay? On this finish, I want you guys to just run to a double. If I reach across too early, he can underhook and pull me up. Like this, I can't finish. I don't reach across until all the weight is on his outside leg. So right-handed again, collar tie, or if he collar ties me first, I'm coming inside of it. As soon as I come inside, elbow flare. Back arm deep. I'm getting all the weight to his outside leg. Now I'll switch off and run him down. Got it? I know that's kind of a lot, but the main thing is the elbow flare. So he's gonna collar tie, I'm coming inside. That's all it is right here. Got it? So you're gonna lift that elbow or just go right under it. Questions?
No.
All right, 1, 2.